What do you think about those scholars in Israel that believe that the burning bush was some sort of a psychedelic experience?
Oh, well, I think we have no idea how psychedelic experience shaped religious presumption.
So the video we just saw is absolutely ridiculous. Joe Rogan is claiming that Moses, peace be upon him, was on DMT or was on some sort of drugs, and that's why he spoke to the burning bush, that he had to take some sort of drug to elicit this out-of-body experience. This is crazy, and it's crazy for so many different reasons. Number one, it shows the biasness. Joe Rogan is an individual who brings people onto his podcast, a lot of wonderful people, but he really believes in the concept of aliens. So if you watch his podcast, he's interviewing person after person, individual after individual, because he has this inner biasness that aliens are out there. They very well might be, but he believes it so badly that he always insists on it, even if some of his scientific peers are pushing back at him. He keeps pushing, saying no. Why? Because I've interviewed so-and-so, and he told me that he had this experience. Well, if you're willing to believe a random individual who may have really questionable moral character, that they had an alien experience, then why don't you believe individuals like Moses, peace be upon him, or Jesus, peace be upon him, or Muhammad, peace be upon him, who had impeccable moral character when they tell you that they were revealed to by God and have proof that they were revealed to by God in the form of the revelations that they have. Why? He won't believe it because he's biased against religion. And that biasness always comes out. You find him interviewing a person of religion or anyone of faith, he always pushes back. But if it has to do with aliens or an alien abduction, he welcomes it with open arms. And so this is one of the ridiculous contradictions that you see with Joe Rogan and other individuals who want to believe in one thing, even though they don't have pure evidence for it, and will push back against the religious community. No, Moses, peace be upon him, was not on drugs. And it's crazy that I even have to say that. Jesus, peace be upon him, was not on drugs. Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa alayhi, peace be upon him, was not on drugs. These are impeccable human beings in which God revealed to, and that revelation, that out of body and body experience changes the world. Now, we as human beings, we can also have spiritual awakenings, and we can also have spiritual experiences. There's the concept of what we call in Arabic wilaya. It exists that we can have a very special experience, of course not a prophetic experience in the sense of prophethood, but a very special spiritual experience without taking drugs. It's when we're constantly in the remembrance of God and constantly moving our hearts and our minds towards this experience. So no, Joe and no, Jordan, Moses, peace be upon him, was not on drugs. He was revealed to by God, and he was spoken to through that burning bush.